Hi everyone, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, it's a bit of a fun challenge video. The next segment will explain things a little bit more. It was filmed a while ago. It's taken me ages to get round to doing this page, but it was a challenge with my cousin Rosie. Rosie and I came to stay, I think this was October half term. And it's taken me that long to get around to this page. I didn't have time to do it at the time, and then I thought I would wait until it was Easter anyway, and it's ended up being a buddy colour with my lovely friend Effie as well, so that's really nice. But yeah, just in case, you know, the timings don't add up, because we haven't seen them in the past week or so. So yeah, it was from a while ago. It's really fun to film though, and yeah, I will reveal the picture after that segment of the video. Hi everyone, it's Imogen and welcome back to Colouring Kid. I'm here today with my cousin Rosie.
Hi everyone.
You might remember I mentioned a picture that I was possibly going to colour from the Circle of Life, but the footage I no longer have on my phone for some reason. So we're going to redo the video with slightly different books just to make it interesting. We've come up with a couple of different things in the categories as well. So yeah, we're just going to get started. So the idea of this is that we're just having a fun way of picking a page for me to colour with Rosie's help. So she's done all of the cards and everything, which is brilliant. So thank you. So do you want to explain the first section?
Okay, for the first section, it is books. So we have 3 different books. This one, then we have the Symphony of Cute Animals, yeah. And then we have Mythographics. So it's out of these 3.
I wanted to pick a variety.
Yeah,
just
so we have 3 different cards, and my nails are black because I went to a Halloween party yesterday.
They look really cool.
Okay,
so we're not going to use a random number generator for this particular one. Rosie's just going to shuffle them and see what we get.
Okay, so I'm going to lay them out like this. Okay, I'm going to pick the middle one. Okay, so it is Symphony of Cute Animals.
Okay, I'm so excited about that because I picked this book as one of the 3 because I haven't coloured in this book for a very long time. I think the last time I coloured in it was Easter, so it'll be really nice to get back to it. So for this particular book, it has a lot of pages in it. I think it's got roughly 70 something. So luckily the categories that we've picked for page number will fit. So, yeah, do you explain the second one?
Okay, so these are the page cards. There are 4 of them, and I think they range from
0 to 80.
Yeah, 0 to 80, so they'll all fit.
So you've got 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80. Okay. And then we'll use a random number generator to decide the exact page. And I hope it doesn't come out with one that I've already coloured.
But you haven't coloured many of these.
No, I've done about 4, I think.
Okay, so let me just... Okay, I'm going to pick this one. Okay, it is 1 to 20.
So I've got random.org up here. So let's see what we get. 1 to 20, number 11. Okay. So I'm glad that's actually very good because it's lucky number, with it being my birthday number, and also just my lucky number in general. Oh! Yeah, okay, so it's this one.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Which is so cute, and it reminds me of Peter Rabbit as well.
Yeah,
isn't it? It's adorable. So yeah, it's this one. Okay, this is going to be quite an interesting one because it is quite detailed. So the next category that we're going to be talking about should help with kind of what to start with. Oh, but I've already kind of got ideas. Yeah, so do you want to explain the next section?
Okay, so this one is colour palette. There are 3 different cards, and I think it is Be Inspired, so there is a book.
Yeah, I will show those in a second. Yeah, here we go. So,
and then, yeah.
So explain all 3 and then I'll...
Yeah, so we've got Be Inspired, a pre-made colour palette.
Yep.
That's going to be from this book.
So I've shown this book a lot of times. I absolutely love it. So these are all pre-made colour palettes that I can just pick from. Whereas this is just, in terms of being inspired, I've got books like this where you can just take colour palettes from nature. I've got a few others that are similar to this. I've done a whole video on that actually, if you're interested. But yeah, that's those. And then the other one.
The other one is Pick Your Own.
Pick Your Own. So if I have a colour palette in mind that I think would work quite well, then I'll just go for that.
Okay. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I feel like this one.
Yeah?
Okay. Be inspired.
Okay. So I think what might be quite nice for this is to actually look at some pictures of Peter Rabbit and be inspired that way. Because as I said, I think the picture is very similar to that sort of vibe that I'm going for. So probably include lots of greens, the blue on the scarecrow. Yeah, so I think that could be really cute. So that's, I think, what I'll be inspired by. So that's a really good one. Cool.
Okay, so we have 2 more categories. So we have type of pencil.
Yeah.
So we have Black Widows.
I've shown these many times. They've become one of my favourite pencils now, so I really like them. What have we got next? Holbein. So these ones I've used a lot. I've used them before.
These ones are the Holbein.
In my Symphony of Cute Animals book. So these ones are probably my favourite pencils. Although that's very hard to say because I do really like all of my pencils and I have been using others more recently.
And then we have the Prismacolor
colours. These are firm favourites, I'd say. For any of you starting colouring, these are really great ones to get.
Look at that one.
I know, look how tiny that is. And I know the pencils well, so it's, you know, it's a good choice. So yeah, let's see what.
Okay, so there.
What you pick.
My hands look so tiny in this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to pick?
You pick. You
Okay.
pick, because it's all up to you for this.
Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one. Holbein.
Good. I think that's a really good choice for the particular page. So yeah, happy with that. That'll be really good. And then finally,
we have embellishments. So we have 3 different categories. So we have glitter paint.
So what I mean by that are my Kilero paints. I absolutely love these. Rosie, well, as part of my birthday present, my aunt, uncle and Rosie Noah actually got these for me. These are a curated set that I got because I love the other ones so much. So these are kind of what I mean by glitter paint. And I have used them before in Symphony of Cute Animals and they worked really well.
And then we have fine liners. I think Imogen has some other ones.
Yes, that's just an example. I use them a lot for embellishments, but also as a base. So they're really good. I'll probably end up using them a bit anyway.
And then we have gel pens. So are these the white ones?
Yep, so white gel pens,
gel pens,
my glaze pens, glitter pens, metallic pens, that sort of thing.
These are like the metallic pens.
So any of that sort of thing I think might work quite well. So let's see what we go for out of those 3.
Okay. Oh.
If you can hear the whirring in the background, I'm sorry, that's my computer currently editing the video, but hopefully it shouldn't be too loud. Okay.
I'm going to go with the middle one because I started with the middle one.
Gel pen.
Gel pen.
Great. So I've got lots of different options, as I've said. I do have some coloured ones as well, so probably end up using a few of those. But brilliant, we've got our categories. Oh, and that's so good. You've kept all of them.
So the book is Symphony of Cute Animals.
Yeah, let's just go over what we've said.
The page is number 11.
I have tagged it. Don't worry. Got Peter Rabbit inspired page.
Yeah. And then the colour palette is Be Inspired. So
yeah, very
we're probably going to take a picture for like Peter Rabbit.
There's so many. I've got the book somewhere as well, so that would be really good.
Then type of pencil is Holbein.
Yeah.
And
there, let's put that in the frame.
And then embellishments is gel pens.
Gel pens. So that's everything. So what we're going to do now, when I eventually get around to colouring this picture, hopefully at some point soon, I will do a clip of me either sharing when it's finished or a bit of it in progress, just to kind of round up the video. But yeah, that's everything really for this first part. So thank you so much, Rosie, for picking
You're welcome.
a page. It's been really fun. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. So I will see you in a bit, although it may be a few weeks, a bit of time before I do the second part. Bye.
Bye.
So as you saw from that segment of the video, I ended up doing a picture from Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoka Gusa, and it was really fun that Rosie could pick from the categories through randomness, but also, it's kind of up to her choice. So yeah, I will share the picture with you now. So it was this picture. So immediately when I saw it, I thought of Peter Rabbit, and luckily the brief, I guess, for inspiration was just to be inspired with whatever you liked, which actually did suit this page a lot, because I have stuck to a colour palette, but I think that having Peter Rabbit as the inspiration really does work. And I tried to lean into quite a few of the colours. So obviously I've done the blue for the scarecrow here. The rabbits, I've done them how I colour rabbits. I like them grey with a little bit of brown accenting, and I think this is close to what Peter Rabbit is like. And then generally, because it's a garden scene, there are loads of scenes like that in Peter Rabbit, and I loved it. So yeah, I've mainly stuck to green, brown, blue, purple. So that's pretty much everything that I use, and I barely used any pencils really. I blended with the pencils on their own, so for some of the bits I didn't really need to use any blending medium. For most of the areas I used a Derwent Blender pen, and for some areas I just used fine liner, which I'm not sure if it was in the criteria, but yeah, I kind of played around a bit. So I know that the gel pen was what I used the most for the embellishment. I didn't use any glitter gel pen or metallic, but I did use white gel pen quite a lot, as you can see. I think that works really well for the sort of style that I was going for as well. I did use a bit of gel pen on this page that I did last year, but for this one I just thought, yeah, it's a garden scene, it would work to just have a bit of white gel pen on the cabbages and things like that, and just highlight. So the pencils were Holbeins. I used a few Holbeins, but I also used Arteza pencils, so again I didn't stick strictly to that. I hope that's okay. I actually felt like using my Artezas because I hadn't used them for a while, and it's nice to play around with different pencils, and I just used Holbeins as well on another picture, so I used them a little bit. But yeah, some things like the flowers up here were just fine liner, so I just put down a base and then waited for it to dry, put over the shadow layers and blended. It's a really cool effect. Quite like it. So yeah, that is the page, and it was a really fun challenge to do. I will obviously show it again in my completed pages, but you're getting a sneak peek of this picture. I think the key thing with this is a lot of green going on, but I just needed to make sure that there were bits of each type of green. So the green for the grass, I used similar sorts of colours for the green here. The green for the boots, I made sure to disperse in different areas because I could have done a different green for these leaves, and actually I thought it would be a bit odd just having that green just in the corner. And then the green for the cabbages, lettuce, I used there obviously, and then also for the leaves up here. So just tried to keep it cohesive. The only thing that maybe pops out a bit is the blue, but it's got the blue background with the pastel, and also I think it works as being the bit that stands out. So yeah, that is everything I have to share with you. It's a really fun challenge. Thank you so much, Rosie, for asking to do it with me when we saw you in half term. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.